Hill. Unfortunately, I play in it sometimes too, but it's really interesting. Every Friday night, you should check that out. It's he streams on Team Liquid under the name Ascend. Alright, so we're starting our best of 3 series. ROOTdrewbie, the yellow Terran, spawning in the top left, right, against Antimage, bottom left, pink Protoss. I think the color suits him well.
Yeah. Oh, Cats. Oh, he leaves the game.
Cass is too cool to obs these lower level games, I guess.
Manner. You see that waiting for players screen, and you just automatically click drop yourself, click surrender.
So this will be interesting, PvT on this map.
Yeah. We obviously know so much about PvT.
Definitely. There's a lot of interesting stuff that could happen. We could put siege tanks over here, we could put cannons over here, we could put carriers down here, you know, all sorts of cool stuff.
I know. I am hoping to see ghosts. I heard that some dude built ghosts in this one PvT, and I thought that would be cool.
Cool, maybe they could build ghosts in this PvP. And then when we talk about that one PvT, it could be this one that we cast together. I think that'd be great.
I know. Oh well, hey, these are pretty strong players.
Actually, to be truthful, I know that Drewbie is a very strong player. Drewbie is definitely. I think
that's
I might be talking
I believe,
totally wrong here, but didn't Drewbie 1-0 Idra recently in a best of 1? No, I'm actually.
It is possible.
I know, I'm actually being very serious.
I think I did hear something about that. I remember someone asking him for that replay, whether it was Cats or somebody else.
Yeah. Antimage was a really strong player in the beta. I haven't seen too much from him recently.
He's on Complexity Gaming, so I feel like Complexity is definitely a big.
Kyle, I would like your commentation on what store brand. Do you think this? You work at Hy-Vee, so you're the expert. Tell me, does this look more like a store brand cheese to you? Does it look more like a fine?
A fine, a nice brie or some Gouda. It all depends. Cheese really, when you're evaluating cheese, you have to look at the follow-up.
Okay.
You can't tell right away.
So we got a chrono boosted Zealot. I don't know if Drewbie is responding well here because these SCVs. Oh, losing that probe was terrible. I don't think these SCVs are going to be able to take this gateway down before the Zealot spawns, but, I mean, after the Zealot comes out, that gateway's going down pretty fast.
He's going to get one Zealot out. He's not building a bunker. That's...
Well, he might not. He'll get a second Zealot out because the SCVs won't be able to remain attacking it.
Yeah, I feel like Drewbie doesn't really know how to respond here.
Kyle, have you ever had somebody take some cheese back to the store and bring some cheese of their own? Because it looks like that's what Drewbie's got going on.
Oh, yes. That is the most common way to counter cheese, is you fight cheese with cheese. This is a very StarCraft 1 mentality here.
I'm definitely seeing a little bit of Cat's influence here, I'm not going to lie. Maybe sort of like the Cannon Rush countered by Proxy Hatch in the main base.
Oh, well, he's running out of... Well, he's out of Chrono Boost now, so this is the last Chrono Boosted Zealot. Well, Chrono Boosted Zealot in half, it looks like. But I really feel like he should have put down a bunker. I feel like that was really his best shot, and he's lost way too many SCVs.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know if the response here has been the greatest. Although Antimage hasn't been microing these Zealots as well as I'd like to see, but...
Yeah, it's 10. He's down 6 workers, which isn't, like, it's not unsurmountable. Insurmountable.
We could bring out the high-quality vocab words here.
And I don't... he's going to have to wait for a couple of Marines
Antimage is just making a beeline for these SCVs. And it looks like Drewbie's just kind of giving it to him. He shouldn't have lost another SCV there, too. I really don't like... I don't know. I feel like Drewbie's been put in a pretty bad spot here. Although, if Antimage can't get any kind of forces up here, I mean, we don't even have a gateway online yet in the space. And it looks like Drewbie's starting to produce Marines. It would be interesting to see some bunker leapfrog going on here, I think.
Well, this counter cheese... I mean, he's got to wait for a couple of Marines to really be able to, deal some damage and actually kill some probes unless they just run away.
Sure.
I feel like Antimage is just going to 4-gate here. I mean... Well, he almost put down a 3rd gateway. I feel like he's just going to 4-gate here. All the SCVs are coming. Like, Drewbie really...
Oh, boy. So Drewbie is really... Oh, and he is laying down the bunker. I feel like that bunker should be more aggressive. I think he could do it.
Oh, yeah. He definitely could. You could get a bunker in range of the...
Did Antimage see these SCVs leaving?
Although
Antimage is in the mineral field now, so now he should know that something is going on here. Yeah, and it looks like he is chrono boosting out the Stalker. We got a bunch of Stalkers on the way. If the SCVs can get a good surround on the Stalkers can easily fall to these 7 Marines we're going to have in here. I don't know, this is going to be close. I'd almost like to see Zealots at this point. Antimage should really just pull all of his probes at this point. There's no reason to have anything mining. All he has to do is survive this, and he's won. The Marine DPS here is so high that with the SCVs tanking, they're going to be able to drop these units really fast. Anti-Mage just pulled all his
halfway
probes.
up. He just needs to, like, right now.
I want to see him focus that SCV down. I really want to see him focus that SCV down.
Ooh, he's not doing it though.
He's not doing it. If that bunker finishes, he's going to be in a real. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go.
That was very close, but he got. No, now we're at 6 SCVs versus 7 probes. So you know what? We might actually see this game stabilize. This is kind of fucked up.
Anti-Mage really needs to get back to mining again.
Yeah,
he's smart. He's going to pick off this Rax. That's a good call for him. But he needs to have one of these Stalkers down in his mineral field so these Marines can't pick off any of these probes. He's got so few.
Can't lose any.
Nice, good micro. Getting that weak probe out of there.
Ooh, keep running.
And
he just lost.
No, close. Nice, 1 HP. I'm sure he had that perfectly planned out. I'm sure he's rehearsed this opening thousands of times on Zelnaga.
You notice there the probe got the kill, so that was obviously planned.
We got Drewbie is recuperating from his traumatic all-in versus all-in experience.
I know this is. It looks like it might stabilize.
This Stalker can't go down, man. Anti-Mage, big micro mistake there. There's no reason to lose a unit this early in the game. I don't like this morphing in another Stalker. He needs to be constantly producing probes at this point.
Drewbie, I don't see his follow-up though. He's just sort of producing. He's taking his second gas now.
I don't like the second gas going up with only 10 SCVs, or not even 9 SCVs. You know.
Well, he's got mules, and he's not gonna be scanning anytime soon.
Yeah, that is true. Thank you for reminding me. Terran does have mules, so I incorrectly used the term all-in earlier, forgetting that the Terran can call down mules.
I don't know what to say.
That's good.
This is another game like the previous game we saw where
I don't like
Drewbie
pulled that Rax too late. I don't like that he pulled it at all. He almost should have just floated into the main. If he was going to save it, he should have did it before it was burning. I think there was a little lack of foresight there.
Yeah, this is like neither of these. Yeah, nice. He's gonna salvage the bunker. Make sure it's no point in just keeping it there. He's not gonna do any more damage. See, as I said, we're stabilized now.
Well, kind of. Actually, what you said last game was actually very true in that it's really hard. Both players really have no idea what kind of position they're in right now. Like a lot of StarCraft 2, really any good RTS, I mean, it was the same for Brood War, is based around very specific timings. You know how greedy you can be at some points, you know when to attack at some points. But really, both players, I mean, it's really totally up in the air because, I mean, both players are working with a substantially decreased worker count. Both players are really at different timings on their tag, you know, different army sizes. So this is going to be kind of interesting to see. Looks like you're kind of right.
It's surprisingly even. Like it's 16 SCVs to 18 probes. I feel like both players have just freaked out, and you know we're seeing a freak out again. We're going to see a 4-gate, I think, here.
Yep, but at the same time, even though they're both even, I don't know if either player really knows that they're even.
No, they don't. They definitely don't.
That's why Drewbie's throwing up 2 bunkers here at this entrance. Really super defensive play. If Anti-Mage utilizes force fields here, I think he could easily expand here, kind of control the Terran army. The Terran can't really go down this ramp when the Protoss has force field because he can just split the army, you know, by a third and just pick everything off as he tries to move down.
We're gonna see Banshees, I'm gonna guess here.
That would be my guess. Maybe he's gonna lift the Rax and swap it out for the starport.